Welcome to the Battle of the Valley. This is the girls' game, the East against the West. The West in the white, the dark uniforms belong to the East. My name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play along with Steve Miller. Steve, this is the best of the best.
Can't wait to see it. You're going to find out really who the athletes are because they don't get to practice a whole lot together, so this becomes an athletic game.
Aquino for the East at 6'8", an uncontested jump ball. And on the back tap, Kim Friedman brings it up for the Eastern Stars. She's out of viewpoint. The West won this game handily a year ago, and they have the basketball for the first time. And getting back beautifully is Bowers on defense, and here comes the East. Now the buzzer sounds, but they keep playing. Aquino inside scores.
I think that might have been the shot clock. They're playing the 24-second shot clock of the NBA, which is different than the normal girls' game.
2 20-minute halves. Long-range jump shot is no good. Taken by Kiana Hamilton-Fisher, who's on her way to Long Beach State out of El Camino High School. And again, the West won last year 116-64.
Wow, that was a complete blowout, but this year it won't be like that, guaranteed.
Well, the two young ladies from Rebay Academy, Aquino being one of them, very good. The other one is Mensa, will come off the bench. A steal by Mitchell, but she can't convert. Friedman being pressured by Emily Mitchell. Front court, Aquino lost the handle. Hamilton-Fisher with the takeaway. And the layup is good inside for Ryann Payne.
Very nice left-hand shot. Great body control. And she's going to TCU?
She averaged 17 a game, did Payne at Sierra Canyon, a 4-year starter. They're working through Aquino. Here's Mensa, who has come into the game and misses the shot. Long look ahead, and we're going to have another layup for Ryann Payne. She has 2 baskets early.
She loves the transition game, loves it. I think we got to keep the ball away from Aquino in the backcourt. She's very effective in the half court, but she should not be bringing the ball up in the backcourt.
The West with it. Mitchell will be the point guard. Hamilton-Fisher for 3. Kim Friedman coming out of the backcourt. Aquino underneath missed the easy shot. Normally she'll put that one away.
Well, she is 6'8", going to Oregon State, so she's going to be there for 4 years, and she's going to get stronger every year.
Mitchell comes home empty with the jump shot. The East back the other way with outstanding ball handling, Tafasau. Bowers goes in strong, draws the foul, and Rachel will shoot 2. Rachel Bowers on her way to Boise State. She had great numbers this year at Canyon. 16 points, 11 rebounds a game, and blocked 3.5 shots per outing.
She's a bruiser. She is like Randall on the Lakers. She goes to the basket really well and very strong rebounder.
She was the MVP of the Foothill League as a junior. Her teammate Tafasau won it this year. And the West comes up with an empty possession. Tafasau into the front court to Mensa. Her pass deflected away, but it's retrieved by Tafasau. Bowers to Aquino. Faces up and misses the jump shot. And here comes Hamilton-Fisher, the brilliant player from El Camino High School. Off the wing, they failed to connect. And another shot that's up and good. Alexis Rodriguez scores for the first time tonight. She's playing for Kelly DeMuro, her head coach at Chaminade. Kelly's the head coach of the Western Stars. 6-5 ball game early. Tafasau for 3. We're even at 6.
Very nice. Left-handed jumper from right behind the 3. Very nice. By the way, one of the players out here, Hamilton-Fisher.
Alexis Rodriguez knocks down the J.
Hamilton-Fisher The mother went to North Hollywood. The dad played on my championship team in 1990, North Hollywood. There's great genes there, and she is going to Long Beach State. Very good athlete. Played at El Camino.
West ahead early, 8-6. The East with the basketball.
We have massive subs in here.
Jasmine Carrasco. Hard to miss her with that yellow uniform out of Ventura, wearing number 21, a 5'4" point guard. Played for the Cougars. Cougars won the Channel League championship this year. 8-6 game, and this is Carrasco for three, in and out. And Jacks with a beautiful rebound. Kara Jacks to her high school teammate Hamilton Fisher. And Bowers deflected it right back to Fisher. And this one is up and banks through. Cameron Davis off the window.
Usually you don't bank that shot, but the bank is open, so that was fine.
Good hours with this bank. And this is a beautiful shot up and in. Topacio with the three. She's out of Buckley High School on her way to UC Santa Cruz. It's an 11-9 lead for the West. And historically at the Battle of the Valley, we have high-scoring games. 15:25 to play in the opening half, and we are playing 2 20-minute halves. Obviously, the game a little longer than a high school game to give these collection of stars ample time to showcase their skills.
Yeah, remember they haven't practiced, so this is basically skills that they have normally on the court. And there they go.
Cameron Davis racing into the front court. That's a nice drive. The finish is not there, as it was put up around the goal and just fell off by Ryann Payne. Carrasco brings it up. Good ball handler, and she can shoot the three. There, she airs it straight out of bounds.
Yeah, she aired that three, but she was wide open. I think it's going to take the girls about a quarter to get warmed up here. I don't know how much they've been practicing with the season over, but start seeing a lot of balls going in here at about the 7-minute mark.
Number 12, Nicole Nelson, is checked in for the West, a 5'11" forward from Grace Brethren High School in Simi Valley. Here's a rebound for Bowers, and a chance for the East with a 2 to tie it. A 3 would give them the lead. And here is that three ball, but they're going to come up empty again. Shot by Topacio straight out of bounds, and the West gets it back. 14:24 to play, opening half. Glad you're with us. The Valley Sports Foundation bringing you the Battle of the Valley, the 22nd year. Hardy all the way. And threw it up over the iron. Tafasau, and one. Talia Tafasau averaged 15 a game, the MVP of the Foothill League.
And where is she going, Randy?
Undecided.
Wow.
Tafasau is a very good ball player. Played for her head coach, Jessica Hare. There's a three ball. It's up and no good. They can shoot the ball when left alone. The Eastern Stars have some good perimeter players. Tafasau's pass comes out to Pacio's jump shot, no good. Mensa battling inside and is tied up. At number 15 in the dark uniforms out of Rebay Academy did a nice job.
Very physical. She's going to play at the next level. You've got to keep her off the boards. She's got great hands.
Front court with it, the Western Stars. Cameron Davis for three, and another air ball.
As I said before, it's going to take a little while to warm up, and so give them about 5 more minutes before they start hitting those threes.
13 and a half minutes to play. Opening half here at Sierra Canyon High School, home of the Trailblazers, where their boys basketball team won a state championship. So did their girls volleyball team, and they use this facility. Here's a steal, and the East has it. A 12-11 game. They work inside. Mensa right there. Put it up a little bit too strong. And back the other way come the Western Stars. Rodriguez throws it out of bounds. It was deflected, so the West will retain.
You know, one of the things you got to look at is there's many community college coaches in this gym right now.
They changed the call. They're going to give the ball to the East.
Oh, okay. There are many community colleges looking at a lot of these players that did not get scholarships, and now they got to think about where they're going to continue their basketball, or if they are.
Really impressed with Tafaso so far, number 3, all the way with the left hand, goes in and out. And another rebound for Jax. Boy, she's good. Kira Jax of El Camino, really strong off the glass. Her sister Kayla was a wonderful volleyball player and played on a city championship team for the Conquistadors. Nelson in the paint comes up short, and the East has it back. They're up by 1, 12-11. 12-25 to play in the opening half. That's good passing, but again, shots just not falling for either side. And here comes Cameron Davis out of Oaks Christian, played for the Lions. Jax stumbled there, but somehow was able to control it.
You don't want anybody to get injured in this game. That's for sure.
Jax will pull up and hit. Kira Jax. 13-12 for the Western Stars. Give Davis the assist. And the West is up 1. And Mensah trying to handle it. Doing a nice job. The spin move. A little empty on that shot, but she had all the tools there, showing us why she's so good around the basket. And at the other end, Mensah rebounds. And she's called for a travel, and the ball goes back to the Western Stars.
That was pretty impressive by Mensah. She went down, shot a ball at one end, and came down and grabbed the rebound at the other. Now she's subbing. I like the way a lot of the girls are giving all-out effort, and there's plenty of subs here for both teams.
Yeah, players coming in and out, getting their minutes. And Mitchell had that one swatted straight back at her. She'll have to trigger it back in to Kiana Hamilton-Fisher, a couple players from the West Valley League playing for the Western Stars. There's a Rodriguez wild shot, and Jax rebounds. Still 15 on the shot clock. Hamilton-Fisher double team, so she finds Emily Mitchell, who shoots a 3. And Aquino rebounds. Now, Emily Mitchell can hit threes. She knocked down 68 of them this year for Granada Hills. Tafasau for 3. That's off the iron. And the putback is tipped away out of bounds, but a nice effort inside by Mawube, Selasi Mawube of Canyon High School. Kept it alive.
Well, one of the things I'm noticing here, they only have 9 players on each team. That's going to give girls plenty of time to play, which is great, rather than have 12 and then people get a little bit upset they're not playing enough. This is perfect. Perfect numbers.
Aquino's getting some tremendous looks inside. She's missed a couple bunnies, but at 6'8", she figures to make those count most of the time. West with it with a 1-point lead, 10:45 to play in the half. Scissoring through and missing the jump shot. Inside was Ryann Payne. And Carrasco will bring it up the floor. Tight first half. Aquino had it tipped away beautifully by Nelson. Mitchell. Payne back to Mitchell. How good was that?
That was a LeBron pass right there.
Ryann Payne with the play of the game, and Mitchell with a beautiful finish. And it's 15-12 for the Western Stars. That's a highlight. Friedman to Aquino, who can face up or back you down. She'll turn around and shoot from 10 and miss, and rebound Payne. Ryann Payne, who just had that beautiful pass, drives, and she'll pull up and shoot a 12-footer and score. Ryann Payne.
Really nice. Where is she going, Randy, to college?
Ryann Payne is on her way to TCU.
Very nice. Very nice player. She showed great passing skills, then a pull-up jumper.
All deflected out of bounds. It'll be retained by the Eastern Stars. They're down by 5 here, 17-12. 9:39 to play in a very entertaining first half. We will have a 3-ball shooting contest for the ladies at halftime. We'll have the finals of that. Speaking of a 3, here's Carrasco's 3. Rebound Bowers. Bowers averaged double digits in rebounds this year and gives it off to her high school teammate, Tafasau, and she puts it in, and it's 17-14 for the West.
Tight game. We don't want to run away here. This is a very nice game.
Payne drills it. Ryann Payne has been the best player on the floor so far. She's extended the lead to 6 at 2014.
She's showing a complete game. She made a three. She made a backhand pass.
And she just helped out defensively as Hamilton Fisher gets the steal and goes all the way. And Aquino rebounds. Her outlet pass comes into the front court, but it's taken by the Western Stars. Here's a long-range jump shot. That's no good by Payne. And the East comes back the other way. Waits in the game. Here's Aquino laying it in.
Remember, a lot of these girls did not run and gun during their season, so they are not used to this.
Payne again.
She's everywhere. You could call her ubiquitous, Randy.
Well, so far, Ryann Payne has been the star of the game. The brilliant pass that set up Mitchell for a basket. And Ryann Payne has been outstanding offensively so far in this one. Playing for the West, who leads 22-16 with 8:26 to play in the half. And Payne converts and has a three-point play.
I saw Ryann Payne play for Sierra Canyon this year, and they do set up and run a lot. So she's a tremendous athlete, has a lot of skills, and got a full scholarship.
And a Payne steal. Ryan all the way. Puts two more in. You can see why she was first team all Daily News this year.
Well, she's more than first team all Daily News.
Well, Mitchell, who just stole it, is the Daily News Player of the Year. Davis with the pull-up. Cameron short, rebound, Hamilton Fisher. Hamilton Fisher for three, in and out. Rebound Davis. Beautiful play as blocking it off of Davis was Bowers and give the ball to the East. There's a timeout on the floor, 7:49 to play, opening half. The West looking great, leading 25-16 over the East in the Battle of the Valley. Because I can do it with my right hand and I'm switching hands to get to the mic.
I can't hear you if you start talking before the mic.
You gotta wait for the mic. Okay. This is the microphone. This is paper. What a sensational game. Can't say enough about the spectacular play of Ryann Payne of Sierra Canyon.
She's by far, right now, the best player on the floor. She can do a lot of things.
Well, because of her presence, the West has opened up a 9-point lead, and they're going to press the East 2-2-1. Rarely see a press in an all-star game.
Yeah, well, they must have been practicing that because there's a steal right there.
And it's Payne taking it from Friedman. And two more for Payne.
She's going to be a force in college right away, Randy.
At TCU, she'll play for the Horned Frogs. 27-16, the West by 11. Mensah lost the handle for the moment. No question, on the interior, the East has some very good players, but their perimeter shots have not fallen yet. With one on the clock, Carrasco misses, and here comes the West on a Sarah Miranda rebound. She gives it to Payne. She comes underneath. Missed the shot. Back the other way comes Tapasio. And she had it knocked away and out of bounds by the hustling Emily Mitchell.
I wonder how many of these girls have played any kind of half-court or full-court games since their season ended a month ago. What do you think?
Probably not a whole lot. And it does take them a little bit of time to get back to where they were. They did have one practice each. But that's hardly, great dedication to the art of the game. But they're talented players. Mensah inside with 3 on the clock, and she lost the handle. And here comes Cameron Davis. Davis will pull the trigger, and miss it. It's out of bounds to the east.
I think anybody that plays like 2 weeks before this game, half court or full court, is going to have a better game than anybody else. They have an advantage.
Got to be careful. Payne is pressing, and she has such quick hands. Bowers, her pass into the front court comes to Carrasco. Friedman with a long-range shot. And another rebound for Jax, who's great off the glass. Mitchell probing. Miranda and Payne with 8 on the clock. Great look inside. And 2 points for Jax. And again, it was Payne with the assist.
She is initiating all plays. Not only is she a scorer, she's a great passer. She has great vision. She's a real good player.
Sarah Miranda double dribbled after the steal. Jax, by the way, has 4 points and 5 rebounds already off the bench for Kelly DeMuro and that Western All-Star team. The East again is coached by Jessica Hare, who led Canyon to a 26-5 record this year, 10-0 in the Foothill League. She played in her day at Humboldt State. Tafasau outside to Friedman. Back to Tafasau, and the southpaw puts it up. No good. Mensah tried to power up on the rebound, and here comes Payne the other way. Payne with an 18-footer for 2 more. Ryan Payne has given the West a 31-16 lead here with 5:08 to play.
I could say she's a pain in the neck to the East, but I would never say that.
A near steal by Jax. Boy, you got to like the work so far of Kira Jax. She forces another turnover, exactly 5 minutes to play in the half. And the West has opened up here, Steve Miller, a 31-16 lead. That's a 15-point advantage.
It is, and that, largely because of Payne. She's everywhere. But also, you can tell nobody is shooting well outside because the outside shot is the one thing that goes awry when you don't practice all the time. You have no touch.
Turnover by the West. And it's deflected out of bounds by the hustling Kira Jax. Jax, by the way, was a 4-year starter at El Camino Real. She's on her way to Cal Poly SLO. But the East has got to find an offense.
Well, they're shooting outside shots, and they're not going in.
Tapasio to Bowers on the baseline. In low, Friedman right there. She puts it up, and they just can't connect. Kim gets it back, misses again. And the next rebound comes to the Western Stars. Madeline Waite. Bowers with the next rebound for the East.
They called a foul at the 30-second mark, and they haven't called a foul since. Nice pull-up.
Tafasau of Canyon High School. She's been outstanding for the Eastern Stars, and she needs some help. 31-18. Here's Payne with the ball in the lead. Got to the basket and misses. In Tafasau rebounds. And Tafasau back the other way. West gets back defensively. Mensah at the free throw line. That's 2, and it's pretty.
Now they're starting to loosen up. 2 very nice shots there. They're going to close that gap before half, Randy.
31-20 with 3.5 minutes to play before intermission. Payne with it. She'll shoot a 3. Mensah climbs and gets the ball off the glass. Mensah's great off the window. Tafasau. Tafasau all the way. Put it in.
I think she's the next impressive player on the court. She's all left-handed, but she drives really strong. She sees the court. Very good player.
Averaged 15 points and 8 assists a game for Canyon this year. Davis misses. There's Mensah. And I love the way Mensah rebounds. She is fabulous off the glass.
Yeah, it's basically, it's my ball, try to take it. You're not going to have it.
Jeanette Mensah will play at Cal State Fullerton next year in the Big West for the Titans. Bowers is hand checked and fouled. Jack's got her, holding on for dear life, and suddenly the lead is down to 9.
It's going to close because they haven't made a shot. Now they're hitting really good shots here. Subs are coming in now. We got about 8 subs, but 4 for each team now.
Well, they're really not subs in the truest sense. They're all stars. So when you go to the bench, you're bringing in solid players. Aquino double teamed, and Jax tapped it out of bounds. The West, a strong performance in the first half from Ryann Payne, but the East has closed the gap. Tafasau. And they're able to box her out and get the glass as Sarah Miranda rebounds.